Hey folks, welcome back to another Palm Mass video, and today let's try out the new Fall Phoebe and Cofagrigus over here. And first up, let's EX this unit, and it's a support, right? The EX role is tech, which we're not gonna do because it's not that useful. Also, it's a scarce resource, right? So, anyways. Alright, so yeah, let's get that up, and it's just a very tanky tank, right? On top of, just completely dodging moves with Phantom Force. So I thought we'd, maybe try out in Legendary Arena over here. I feel like a good one for her would be something like Entei, right? For example. So what we could do over here, we also picked up Flinch. Obviously, Entei is pretty, weak to Flinch, but also just in case, right, when the Fire Spin comes, right, without even having to pick up a quick cure, we could do something like we could just Phantom Force on that turn, right, and we completely dodge it. So yeah, there's it should be a pretty nice Legendary Gauntlet tank, right? It's just the main issue over here is just gauges, right? It is not a very fast unit. So okay. And yeah, it also does have the ability to max out our team's that's just not a really good timing there, right? Because we do want to make sure we not get hit by that Fire Spin first. But anyways, all right, we get our sinking now. But yeah, it could buff our team's offenses, right? It's not super fast with it, but it's not like terrible, right? If you're just trying to top some stuff off, right? Which we could do over here, right? So, okay, yeah, the gauges are already not looking well, So, yeah, and it's not like this is like a really terrible gauge unit. Like, both the offensive units, they're 2 gauge, 3 gauge units, right? None of these are like 4 gauge damage healers, and we also have Vaporeon here, right? That helps to buff the team speed as well, and we are still struggling there. So again, that's definitely going to be an issue, right? That's definitely going to be an issue with this unit for sure. So yeah, it's just something to look out for, right? Anyways, let's get a sync here. They're gonna come in an eruption, right? But it's fine. The sync's gonna hopefully do some damage. I know it has no crit. I didn't want it to clear the stage like way too fast, right? Because it's a tank. We gotta kind of let the opponent get a few hits in, right? But at least we'll have rain here. So okay. Yeah, I guess sometimes you could just use it for like just when your gauges are tough. You get a Phantom Force in there, right? But yeah, it's just the same old, right? I mean, it's 2-turn move, 1-turn sync move countdown. But considering we're not getting Qs up that consistently, I guess it doesn't really matter that much, right? Okay. So this last phase here, I suppose we could have picked up status immunity, but I don't know. I want to pick up Ridicure instead, just because it's funny. I think it's funny. Okay, look at it. It's still like 20% heals is not nothing. All right, I also picked up the NPR, but we didn't get a single NPR, which is slightly disappointing because even though it is an NPR too, like Phantom Force has 3 MP to begin with, so it should be like. I was at least looking forward to like getting 1 back, but unfortunately, not a single one here. But okay, it's fine. all right. So yeah, again, very well at taking hits, right? If there's any like big thing that you have to avoid, you could just always Phantom Force away it, right? For example, that Fire Spin. Not that the Fire Spin itself hits a lot, right? Yeah, you just Phantom Force it away, and yeah, it's the downsides. Again, the downsides are very obvious. The gauges are bad, right? The 2-turn thing. But if you could look past that, right? If you could have a team that's maybe fast enough, that could maybe deal with that a bit, right? Because I suppose, again, like, the tutoring thing, the flinch helps, right? But you know, if you have anyone else that could give you some single countdown, that could also be nice too, right? So, all right. So now let's try mass mode, see how it goes, and yeah, we're gonna fight the Ghost Week one, right? It's kind of like a ghost type high score event. Not really. It's not close in terms of power of the opponents, but still. Yeah, we're gonna have Victor and Karina. And with mass mode, right, it is the 4 gauge limit to 4 gauge, so we'll see how well the gauges perform over here. But we are in round 1, so we do have the extra move gauge acceleration there, so maybe it would be enough. Maybe it will be enough, right? And you know, the units we're running aren't super high gauge usage units either, so maybe it'll work out. Maybe it'll work out this time. Let's see. All right, one way to find out, folks. Okay. So let's do that. It's lively now. They're gonna use psychic. Yeah, no point really using Phantom Force here, I feel. Yeah, we just do that. Ouch, not really. Again, like tanking wise, it's good. It's definitely very good on that aspect, right? So let's see, we get that in, and then we'll get the Sporty X sync in. Yeah, unfortunately, we won't really be make too much use of the what's it called again? The ghost zone. You know what? I just realized, honestly, it's not that good to run with Karina, right? Because I mean, at least this grid, right? So it'd probably be better if we took out the flinch, because if we do flinch the opponents, it's like, all right, now they're gonna buff their stats, and you know, that's obviously we're missing out on Karina's multipliers, right? So yeah, damn, that slightly sucks. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's the downside of Phantom Force, right? If it's against like a non-scripted stage, well, what if you use it on the wrong turn, right? When the opponent's just buffing their stats or whatever instead of attacking, and it's like, all right, you just use that for like almost nothing, right? So it's a bit of a waste, right? It is. It's a bit of a waste, it feels. So, okay. We'll sync with Karina here, I suppose, right? And let's see. There we go. We'll get that in. Hopefully there's no like passive that just buffs stats after a sync. I don't think there is. At least I don't remember anything like that. So. Alright, in terms of taking hits, like, we're fine, right? Again, this is 2.5k mass mode, right? And, you know, we got synced by the opponent, and it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Hey, you got an NPR there. Not that I'm too ecstatic about it, but, cool. Would have been a bit more useful in the previous stage, but yeah, that's fine. It's fine. We'll take it. Alright. You know what? Let's just use one of these. Why not? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's not going to do that much just because we have the special damage reduction here. Right? So, I don't know. Icy Wind, Swift, one just hurts more. Icy Wind, right? So, try to take down Jinx then. Probably shouldn't have done that instead of Alexam. And, oh, that actually did, you know, it did something. Right, considering there's the physical or not physical, a special defense shield thing, whatever. Okay, and this is gonna be enough. Just to take the Jinx out, and we could sync the Alakazam maybe. Yeah, slightly overkill, but all right. Well, good night. Alexam. Unless the Swift takes out Karina. Dude, Karina's at +6 physical and special defense, and has, well, I mean, evasion doesn't matter because it's Swift, but you know. Right? Obviously the buffs from Cofagrigus, but also you know, the some that she stole from the opponent as well. Maybe, I guess, in that sense, it's nice to run her with Karina, just because, again, if you are flinching them, they will use stat buffs, so, like, the stats you steal, you just, you just get more stats to steal for Karina. But again, it's just, if we didn't have Victor over here, right, just someone to just get that quick haze in right before the Karina sync, right, just to make sure the opponent doesn't buff any stats in between that, right, that would be problematic. But otherwise, again, it's yeah, it's pretty much as it is, right? It's just a really, really nice tank, right, where, if the opponent buffs their stats, right, it's, she straight up ignores them, which is nice, right? And she's got the stats to tank. She got a bunch of passives, or built-in vigilance, all that stuff, right? Potions, which we barely even used, honestly. Like, yeah, she got potion with double mass heal and double NPR too, and we barely had to use them. We barely had to use them. So yeah, anyways, that's what this one. I guess hope you all enjoyed, guys. Think in the comments down below. Like, enjoy the video, channel, some more Pokemon content. Again, not a unit I'd recommend most people go for, but if you like her, if you think it's fun, then sure, right? But otherwise, there's probably some other units that are more just widely used, right? And have, I guess, less downsides that you have to play around with, right? So yeah, have fun. I'll see you guys in the next one.